Boom, boom, everybody. Welcome back to the channel and happy Christmas Eve to everyone. And I hope everyone is having fun and hopefully you got the day off from work, which will be really nice. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. We got a little bit of Bleach, Immortal Souls up today. And it was Christmas. It was a surprise. So as you know, I mentioned a couple in my last video about an image that some of the leak from the Discord had discovered an image of a character, Orihime actually, and they had discovered that it looked red. So they were thinking that it was going to be a UR Orihime, and as it just so happens, they were actually right. Two UR characters have dropped. First one is Orihime, and she is a tortoise. Exactly what I was hoping she would be. Her original character is a tiger. This is a tortoise. It fills the hole that I was looking to fill with Uraku. Uraku's an excellent tank, but he doesn't do much damage. I no longer need a tank, really, because of the fact that Full Hollow Ichigo's lifesteal is just ridiculous. And so he lasts longer than, than Uraku does. So really, from the tank standpoint, I'm in pretty good shape. But the skill set that she offers is amazing. It's a lot of healing. You need 70 shards to get her. Now, there are a couple of ways to get shards for her. Let's go over the skill set real quick. Okay, she deals damage to a single enemy and heals the ally with the lowest hit points for 15% of Orihime's total HP. So you got damage and a heal on her first skill. Okay? And it chooses the one with the lowest hit point, which is very, very important. To always choosing the weakest character and making sure that they don't die. Regenerates the hit point of all allies for a certain amount plus additional hit point equal to 15% of Orihime's total hit point. So as she gets, stronger and you level her up and her hit points increase, this skill is going to increase. And it regenerates 50% additional hit points to the ally with the lowest hit points, of course, for each active snowman. She gets these snowmans when she starts the battle. After using a skill, Orihime gains one snowman to a maximum of 3. And then after Weapon Awakens, regeneration is greatly increased and the damage reduction rate of all allies is increased. So regeneration 100 plus 14. And then we've got a hit point increase for her to make her more survivable, as well as increase the skill because you get more hit points. And then here it is. So at the beginning of the battle, Orihime gains 2 snowman. Okay, now for each snowman, Orihime's effect reduction increases by 30%. So you're going to see an increase in all of her effects. Regeneration, namely. Okay, when an ally falls, when an ally's hit point falls below 50%, one snowman will be consumed to grant him a snowman guardian. The snowman guardian immediately regenerates hit points equal to a percentage of Orihime's total hit points and increases the damage reduction rate by 10% for 1 round. So basically, any when the hit point gets below 50% on any one of your characters, they're going to get the guardian to assist them with regeneration. Okay, so it's a really good skill. Okay, and then her talent is increases all characters' healing received by 3%. So that's not bad. Okay, that's not bad. And she's she's a tortoise. So exactly where we were hoping that they were going to stick her was in the tortoise slot. Now there's another character up as well. Rukia is up as well. This is a UR version of her as well. She's a bird. Vermilion birds. So if you're looking for somebody, Vermilion warbirds have you got Shinji in there, who's an excellent character. But this is another way that you can go on. Shinji's in there, and I think Nell is in the Vermilion warbird as well too. So let's take a look at her skill set for Rukia. So she deals damage to a single enemy, plus additional damage equal to 5% of her total hit points. There is a 40% chance to freeze the target for 1 round. So 40% chance, that's a pretty good chance actually. So, and that's freeze, of course, that locks him out for 1 round. Okay, then she deals damage to the enemy front row. So she's going to attack all front row enemies, I assume, and gives 1 present at random to each target. So she's going to hit the front row, and then she's going to give them a present. And this present, they receive additional damage. If it's red, she receives additional damage equal to 12% of the character's total hit point. If it's a blue present, there is a 30% chance to become frozen for 1 round. As a round, the attacking character regenerates each point equal to 40% of the damage dealt. So that's a pretty good skill. A little bit random, but both are pretty good. And then she grants the ally with the lowest hit points Christmas Sanctuary. Christmas Sanctuary grants immunity to 1 attack. The shield disappears after taking damage 1. When Christmas Sanctuary disappears, the character regenerates 30% of the missing hit points. So both of these characters seem to have a focus on healing and keeping you alive. Okay, so that's pretty good. And then the passive is Rukia is immune to all rage reduction effects. Okay, at the beginning of the battle, Rukia blesses all allies with Christmas Blessing for 2 rounds. So, and Christmas Blessing increases the damage reduction rate and damage rate of allies, all allies, and increases the effect reduction by 40%. So as you can see, these are buff characters. Focuses on healing and focuses on buffing your team, which is excellent in terms of making your team a little bit stronger. And her talent is in Battle Arena and Kenpachi Contest, increases all characters' attack and damage rate by 2.4%. So this is going to be, she's going to be a pretty good PvP buff on your PvP team. That's excellent. So those are the 2 new characters that are up. Now, how do you get them? Well, let's talk about how you get them. First way that you can get them is through the Christmas event. The basic login rewards that we got going on here. Okay, so you log in for 7 days, you get some of the items here. Now these bells allow you to pick from the Christmas wishes. Okay, but we'll talk about that in a second. This is a 14-day event. You log on each day. Complete the minor events that they have associated with it, like reach 100, perform 2 summons, fight in the battle arena 5 times, things that you normally do just by playing the game. Okay, and you get as you complete these, you get the rewards, and you can then start climbing up through the tree. At the top of this tree is 3 of the soul orbs. These are used to change preferences on war souls, but at 400 you get 5 Omni Shards, which is nice. Okay, and then at 300 you get 3 Awakened Stones, and at 250 you get a nice little avatar for your character, Christmas frame avatar. So just it's for 14 days, so get in there and do this. Okay, you also want to do this because you get these bells, Christmas bells. So these Christmas bells are used in this right here. Now this right here is where you're going to be able to get the characters. Okay, so if you check the rewards, I've already cleared the first screen. You clear the screen whenever you get the item that you've chosen as your focus item. This is my focus item for the second. So once I hit this will reset, and I'll get the 3rd screen. And the 3rd screen, I can choose these. So I'll of course choose the Omni Shards and the Awakening Stones for those. Then after I unlock the 3rd one with my Omni Shards, I unlock my 4th one with this one, and then once I get this, I'll unlock the 5th level. And the 5th level is where you can start getting shards for Rukia and Orihime, as well as some shard packs and whatnot. Okay, so this is a way to get the characters. 16 shards at each slot, but remember it's 70 shards to get the actual character. Okay, now if you get to 8, which could be difficult, you'll then be able to get this. Looks like her gloves. I can't really see, but it looks like the gloves for her. This is how you're going to awaken that. I guess this is her awakening item, is her gloves. In the event, the original Orihime event, it's her earrings, but so this, I think it's going to be focusing on her gloves. So that's how you do it. So yeah, you got to get through to at least the 5th level. So you want to get as many of the bells as you can, and the way you get the bells is doing the other part of the event. Right here, you'll get them. You get 3 bells each one you complete, so you're going to get quite a few bells. And then the log-on rewards, you can get 30 from within that. Okay, So you definitely want to be logging on each day and focusing on doing this, okay? Because it's all linked together. The goal is to get the bells so that you can get to characters. Now there is another way to get them. The other way is through a recharge for them right here. Now, if you do the recharge, you get this, and you are short. So you'll be able to choose Orihime or Rukia. It's a shard choice pack, so you get it once, twice, three. So my assumption is, based on what I'm seeing, is here there's probably going to be enough shards that once you get to right here, you'll be able to get the character. It says only 50 VI points needed to claim. I'm not exactly sure what that means. I would not assume that they're going to give you the character on the first shot, but they might, and then you just can use these to level it up. I'm not exactly sure what it is. I will probably end up doing this. I was waiting. She fills a hole that I need to have filled immensely, and I need a tortoise. And the skill healing is amazing. I was also looking for some healing, because healing always becomes important later in the game. You get to a point where you're dealing so much damage, and the problem is their other team is dealing a lot of damage, especially on the elite skills. They do rage first on the elite skills, on the elite levels. So that's the problem. That taking too much damage. That's why I was bringing up Unihano, was because she's a tortoise as well. But she offers more healing than Unihano does, as well as multiple other supports. Which makes her a pretty darn good choice if you want to use her. And she is UR version, so she's not. So hopefully, her base stats will be more tanky than her original SR version. So I have to see, but definitely something you want to look at. Also, purchasing this is going to give you bells, more bells. So more bells, chancing to get to more levels within the actual Christmas present awards here, to get more bells, which gives you more slots to clear this up, so that you can hopefully get to the 5th level, which is where you start getting their shards. So as you can see, it's all linked together in one big lump as to do it. But they are up. Okay, so got to make a choice. But giving you the information for you to decide. Now, as for the season pass, there is a new season pass up for Kukaku. This is the same. It's going to go on for 41 days. If you clear every day and do your dailies, you'll get at the end of this level 60. You'll get her. Should take about 41 days, and you'll get 50 shards, and you'll be able to get her, and you'll be able to activate the character, which is what you want to do. So you want to make sure that you're doing. Now, if you do decide to purchase the elite, you will get her today. You'll get her first clear. 50 shards for her first clear. Okay, so you'll automatically get her on the first day, and then you'll get more shards for her throughout. But you also get 25 more shards, and then you get some Omni shards, Awakening Essences, and you get the nice the frame, and then you get 25 more shards. At 25 more shards, so you're getting 25 shards for her at each of the important levels. So you'll be able to you'll be able to definitely get her up probably to a pretty good level by the time. She's an SSR character, so it is. But if you do the thing, you can get her so you can awaken her weapon to make her a little bit more powerful. And she is both of the characters are, of course, in the archives, as I said. Christmas, you got them right here, Orihime and Rukia, and you've got. Let's see if we can find. Right there is Shiba Clan, of course. So be one more will be probably their 8. I can't remember his name. It will probably be the next character to come out. Not sure who the 3rd character is. This is under development, coming soon. My assumption would be, since it's a Christmas special edition and they've got Orihime and they've got Rukia, I assume it's probably going to be. It might be a version of Ichigo, although that would be unusual. But it might be Chad. Could be, it could be. It's possible it could be Ishida, but I seriously would doubt it. But I don't know what it's going to be. I'll try to get some information as to what it's going to be. But Orihime is the one I would choose if I'm going to choose. I'm going to work towards, simply because she fills the hole that in my team that I've been looking to fill for quite some time. In terms of something more effective, if I couldn't get damage, healing was what I was looking for, which is why I was working on Unohana. So either or. So I'm glad I held off because I was really hoping that there would be some way to get that Orihime that they bring out, the Euro version, was going to be a tortoise. So I'm really happy that she is. All we had was an image, so it was just playing a hunch. I thought originally the character should have been the original SR Hermie should have been a tortoise, because of the fact she's a white tiger. She should have been a tortoise simply because of what she does in terms of skill set. Unohana, a healing character, she's a tortoise. So tortoise are tanks and healers. That's what they're supposed to be. Just like that's the skill set that you get. You don't look for damage from a tortoise. You look for survivability and healing. So that's what she is, and she is a tortoise. So that's going to be my focus throughout the event. So it'll be interesting to see how far we can go in terms of that. But they are up inside of the recharge if there's one that you really, really want. And you can, even if you do purchase the recharge, you'll still be able to get more shards for them to level them up throughout the Christmas event if you get that far. So so it's not like I don't know. The recharge is only up for 7 days, so you really have to make a decision now as to whether or not you want to go for it. Okay, it's only up for 7 days, so you have to make a determination. All right. So again, Merry Christmas to everyone. And I wanted to get this out, get it out just to let you know that the surprise is up and that Orihime is up. Remember, I told you that all they could get was a red icon for her. That's all they were able to pull from the leaks. They couldn't get anything else, so we didn't know when she was coming, if she was going to be you, or we didn't know what faction she was going to be. We didn't know what her skill set. We didn't know anything about her, just an icon. So they hid this one really well. Since it's Zangetsu, they managed to get just about everything. They got the picture, they got a skill set, so we knew what he was before he came out. But this was completely, they did a really good job of keeping this hidden until the last minute, so it was difficult for the leaks people to get a lot of information. They did get some information, but yeah, so this is pretty good. I definitely like it, and I'm surprised for it. So thanks a lot for watching the video. Remember to subscribe to my channel. Once you subscribe, you'll see a bell. If you click on the bell, you'll be notified each time I do drop videos. This is Kendrick coming at you from the corner. And again, Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Signing out.